If you are a business owner and you own that business by yourself, or you're thinking about starting a business by yourself, pay close attention to this message. Warning, this will be a lengthy video because I am talking about the S-Corp tax election. If you were told to file your taxes as an S-Corp because you save money and all of that good stuff, pay close attention because this might help you. Number one, when I hear people say, I have me an S-Corp, the only thing that I can think about is you don't know anything about business structures. You do not have you an S-Corp. There is no such thing as I open me an S-Corp. That doesn't exist. Let me explain it to you. Whenever you go open your business, you register the business at the Secretary of State. The state says, first select the type of entity for which you wish to submit a filing. Again, select the type of entity that you want to open. If you will notice, the S-Corp is not an option to choose. So when you say, I have me an S-Corp, no, you do not have an S-Corp. You either have a corporation or a limited liability company. Most business owners register their business as a limited liability company and they file their taxes as an S-Corp. And the way to do that is you have to fill out a form with the IRS, which is Form 2553, election by a small business corporation. You have to file this form with the Internal Revenue Service taxes as an S-Corp. Now, here's where this video is going to get a little bit lengthy because I have to give you the explanation of what an S-Corp is. Okay? Most of the times, people will tell you file your taxes as an S-Corp so that way you don't have to pay the self-employment tax. What is the self-employment tax? Well, let's go read it for ourselves. I'm going to turn the self-employment tax rate in the United States is 15.3%. This rate is comprised of two parts, 12.4% for Social Security and 2.9% for Medicare. The reason why most people will recommend that you file your taxes as an S-Corp is to avoid the self-employment tax. But are you really avoiding that tax? Well, let me give you the example. Let's say that you worked a regular job at Walmart and Walmart paid you $40,000 a year. Every time that you receive your paycheck as Walmart, as an employee of Walmart, you would have federal taxes taken out your check, which is around 12%. And then you would also have Social Security and Medicare taxes taken out your check. But as an employee, you would not have 15.3% taken out your check. You would only have 7.65% taken out of your check for Social Security and Medicare because Walmart, being your employer, has to pay the other 7.65. Well, what do you think happens when you file your taxes as an S-Corp? When you file your taxes as an S-Corp, you also have to be an employee of that business, which means when you pay yourself a salary, you're going to have federal taxes deducted out of your check plus Social Security and Medicare. You're going to have 7.65% taken out of the check that you pay yourself. Guess who has to pay the other 7.65? Your business. So oftentimes it's presented to you as you're saving money, but I want to take you through the process of looking at the tax return so that way you can see it for yourself. So let's go read something at the IRS's website. Again, sorry for the long video. I'm on the IRS's website and we're going to go ahead and select corporation, S corporation. Shareholders of S corporations report the flow through of income and losses on their personal tax returns. Dwayne, what does that mean? Well, let's go look at a tax return. Whenever you file your taxes as an S-Corp, the business will have income by gross receipts or sales, And then once you subtract your cost of goods, the business will have total income. So in this example, the business has a total income of $213,000. Compensation of officers. We're going to show that this business paid you as an employee $50,000 a year. And then once you subtract your expenses, the business had a income, profit, if you will, of $100,000. So again, the business paid you $50,000 and then the business made $100,000. Well, let's go take a look at what happens when you file your personal tax returns. So I'm looking at a IRS form 1040 and we're using John Doe as an example. We're going to show that John Doe had a total income from the job of $50,000. But when we get to line 8, it says additional income from Schedule 1. Additional income from Schedule 1. So here, we're looking at the Schedule 1. Line 5 of that Schedule 1, additional income and adjustments to income. Line 5, if you ever own real estate and you have rental properties, you have to place that income here. Royalties, partnerships, ding, 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 S-Corp. Now, where did this $100,000 come from? The business had ordinary income of $100,000. You have to pay that. That's on your personal tax return. So now, when you look at the IRS form 1040, you just took responsibility for the $50,000 it paid you, plus the $100,000 from the business. Now you have a total income of $150,000, and you thought that you were saving yourself because you were trying to avoid a tax, and yet you still was responsible for it. So here's what they don't tell you when people recommend that to you. Every time that you apply for anything for that business, a loan, a credit card, a gas card, anytime that you use that business, guess who always have to personally guarantee everything? The person who's responsible for the income. Who do you think that is? That's you. So before you get into any type of conversations and telling people, well, I got me an S-Corp, I think you should rethink that. The only business structure that truly separates you and does not have the business income on your personal tax return is a C corporation. Because why? Let's go read. According to the term United States person is a citizen or resident of the United States or domestic corporation. A corporation as a person. If you want to be separated from that business, let that business be its own person. Stop putting business income on your personal tax return. Have an amazing day. Peace.